All right, let's do a little mod video here. This will be kind of like what I envision most 315 owners to potentially do if you're not a big fan of the PVD black bezel and crown, which honestly in person I think looks really good, and I'm even hesitant to even mod any of these right now just because I am really liking the look of them, but I do have a trade deal going for this crown, so I'm definitely going to swap that, and I might as well just pop the bezel and do that as well. So I do things different than many will. I can't tell you my way is the way to do it or not. I just want to show it on video, I suppose. So let's start with, we'll save the bezel for last. So we'll do the, we'll pop the crown stem out and swap that. So we just need to pull this case back off. Hopefully it's not too tight on there. There it goes. It was a little tight. So I'll go ahead and spin this guy off. You want to try to keep everything as clean as you can, but alright, so we're inside. Now, I don't know if I can get this on video. If you look, so when you have to unscrew the crown. Okay, so now it's unscrewed. And if you look, when you see when you pull it in and out, do you see that? It's hard to do this way. You see this guy moves? Okay. That also captures the stem. So if you push on this part right here, it'll pivot and it'll release the stem. I have to set it down to do it. Okay, so it just pops it right out. Okay, so there's that. I'll grab the other part I ordered. I didn't open this yet, so open it off to the side here. There's the new one. Go ahead and slide that in there. Get it lined up in its slot. Now it should slip underneath that lever. If it doesn't, you might be able to find it. There it goes. You might just have to spin it a little bit. You'll find a little sweet spot for it. So now that's installed. You can test it and then screw it in. I didn't show it all on camera because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes modding sucks. I kind of slipped a little bit. I did get my thumb a little bit, but big picture is I got the old bezel off, I got the new bezel on. I have an old video showing how to pop bezels off and press new ones on. You know, there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. That's just the way I do it. I'm not necessarily proficient at it. I haven't done it a ton of times. I've done it enough to do it that way. But there's a quick look at a 315 with a 309 bezel and crown and stem in there. So you can see it dramatically changes the look of it. And then eventually at some point I will put the 311 dial in there. I don't think I'm going to play with it tonight. give you a wrist shot. There it is on wrist. Personally, I think it looks great. They do look good with this bezel. No doubt about it. I don't think pictures really do it justice, but for me, my personal taste, I prefer it done this way. So, let me know what you guys think. Sorry I didn't show everything in there, but it is also difficult to work with the camera in front of me, working around it. The other rig, I can do the top-down shot on it, but then, you know, my hands block a lot, so doing mod vids is kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, doing the mods can be kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, people say it's easy, but I think the more you do, the better you get at it, but you can still screw things up. So there's a quick look at a 315 with the bezel and crown swapped.